Hello, welcome to the channel.
Welcome to the channel, everyone. Today we have an exciting project to share with you. So if you're DIYers out there, this might be something you could do.
Because today we are going to show you how to make the cool looking accent wall like this one behind us.
So we're going to go through our techniques and show you how we get it done. So let's start the show.
The first step of the project, we create a digital design first. We create a CAD drawing with all these puzzle pieces, the shapes which are going to go on the wall. And here we created this geometrical look, but we have a hidden sign in it.
Oh yes, it's a hidden sign in our CAD drawing.
We have here hidden K and T.
Ooh, that's right. Kittens and tigers. I love those kittens and tigers.
Wait, Tony.
What? I thought it was kittens and tigers. I didn't know it was us. That's pretty cool. If you decide to do something like this yourself and you have these CADs, which you should start off with, because what are CADs? Why do we use them? Can you explain that?
Because we need to fit the scale of our wall first.
Yeah, so with using measurements, right?
We use measurements.
Outlets, pesky outlets, maybe some vents in the way.
We create the design. It wasn't the first one. We create multiple options. This was just the one we loved, and we
but the kids and tigers.
So,
and the reason we also had to create them, because with the way we cut these things with a CNC machine, we have to put them on a page. So think of like a big sheet of plywood, right? It's only 8 foot by 4 feet.
So we had these limitations, and we need to design the wall in a specific scale and shapes.
So we got to break down the wall after we see it done in the CAD shape like this. And then after we do that, we have to break it down into, how many sheets was this? 8 sheets. So it took 8 different plywood sheets to cut this down.
Next step.
And that's where I get involved here. She's the measurements, and I'm the doer.
I'm the CAD person.
She's the cat. Yes, beautiful cat. So then the next thing is custom cutting it with a big CNC machine. So what is that, you ask? Think of, if you have a drill at home, think of a computer go ahead and doing it for you and cutting it, all the wood for you, right? But you have to do those steps like I said before with the CADs. You got to break them down, and you have to pick up these heavy big sheets of plywood or MDF, which are usually 8 by 4. You got to slide them on this table, set the 0, and then have it cut all the pieces.
And then the robots do all the work for you.
That's right, those robots, those pesky. Actually, I'm glad the robot cuts all the stuff. I could not cut this by hand, and I'll suggest that.
But there is a tool to cut it by hand. So if you don't have the big machine in your garage, you can use the tool.
Good luck trying to keep it straight, though. It will wiggle on you if you try to cut this many different lines out. But you could. So if you do have a drill at home, or a router, a handheld router, you could do it. So then after that is the fun part. We're getting close to putting it on the wall.
So we need to
it's
add
just a raw piece of wood.
Some personality to this wood.
So after we sand it down, gotta sand
we
it.
have chosen the color. It's golden oak color on this
golden
wall,
oak stain.
because it matches our flow. And then we stain these wooden pieces.
And so you gotta stain them. And a lot of pieces, and getting in between them it's kind of interesting, because it is plywood, so it's not going to be so great on the in-betweens. But then you also could even add a clear coat onto the end, some varnish, just so it stays clean. So
Easier to clean. The next step is adding some layers to our geo wall. So we painted our background wall with a black paint.
So we live in Texas, and on these walls out here, they're textured. I don't know why they do it. It's supposed to keep the wall looking cleaner, but they're all kind of textured with a knockout, or it's called orange peel or knockout.
It looks like orange peel. It's just not.
Yeah, it's not fun.
Not so nice.
You know, your grandma's old ceilings, popcorn, like that. You know, it's kind of reminded me of that kind of stuff. But anyways,
there is a
how
way
do we
to
eliminate
hide it.
those shiny, pesky walls?
We just use the flat matte black
paint.
Yeah, the flat texture hides all the reflections.
Yep.
And the black color hides all the shadows, and that makes this orange peel disappear.
Yeah, it just makes it flat looking, which is cool.
And then finally, the
fun part,
exciting part of the project is installation.
Installation is our favorite part to do, because
bringing all pieces together,
getting there to the 100%
finally
complete.
See the picture.
And that's why we created the CADs in the first place, because without the CADs, you don't know where to put stuff up. And I think during the process, we're like, which way does this one go? So, you know, CADs really help us when we're installing it.
And then another layer, the layer of light.
Ooh, yeah, light layer. It just really changes the space. And here are some before and afters.
Picture before looks, how to say it, old-fashioned.
Yeah. The before, boring white walls. If you have boring white walls, this is definitely a way to make them sexy and cool.
And finally, congratulations!
We did it!
Wall installed. This is our famous wall. We make our Zoom meetings in front of this, and we represent our work right away.
Yeah.
Yeah, add them some character and uniqueness.
And don't forget to add those lights, because the lights can also set moods. Set moods for watching movies, or moods for making out, you know, that kind of stuff.
How long did it take, the whole project, for us? Probably was a week.
Probably a week from design to all the way painting to getting the wood, all that stuff, running the machine. About a week long for this kind of project. And if you want to know more, where can they find out more from?
Subscribe to the channel.
Subscribe to our channel and like, share, and we'll see you guys later.